need to get the baby chat open. Baby chat needs to be open, and I also no, I got a tissue right here. The death of real fashion designers. I always like wrong trousers. He's a good. I'm really into like. I do like fashion stuff. I think fashion's interesting. But yeah, I'm not like always watching fashion content. But there's like a few guys I follow. There's that one guy, Frugal Aesthetic. Not gonna lie, I think his videos have become a bit of a hit or miss type of situation. You know, I forgot the most important part of doing these streams. His videos have become a bit of a hit or miss type of situation. Okay. One of the most important parts of these streams, real quick. Let me get a snack. We're here. We're 2 minutes early. I don't feel too bad about immediately starting the stream and then getting a snack. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Axel Madden cover. Q9er, excuse me. Hey, what's up? Sorry, it took me I was just getting my forgot I had to do laundry still. I popped some laundry into the dryer, and then on top of that, I got a little snacky poo. It's a cheese stick. I'm craving something hella crunchy right now, but I'm trying to be a good boy and not eat like garbage today. I didn't eat too bad yesterday. I had a hot dog from Costco, which gave me heartburn. Really bad heartburn. Not bad, but it just gave me heartburn. And then I had chicken. What else did I eat that was not great this week? I'm trying to think. Of course it's Harvest. Of course we're playing Harvest. Case Rider Gaming. Hey, what's up? What else? I thought I had. You know what? I did have McDonald's on Friday. That was pretty bad. I had like 20 chicken nuggets from McDonald's and fries. God, it's just my big crux with dieting. My big like my kryptonite is always crunchy, salty stuff. I love crunchy, salty stuff, and more often than not, that means it's just not healthy. Harvest is the best map ever. The best map ever in TF2? It's definitely the top 10. It's definitely the top 10. I don't want to... I think number one is just by default because it is what it is freaking T2-4. That's hard to not be the best map of all time within TF2 because it's so iconic. It literally, I mean... People, the idea of playing 2-4 is also such a different experience from the base game that it's hard to really justify not calling TF. No! It's hard to not call 2-4 the crown champion of TF2. Harvest is definitely the top 10 though. I agree. Actually, Harvest is actually a community map that I have the hat for. That I have the freaking postal stamp, like community map. You help fund it, kind of thing. I wonder how much money. It'd be interesting to see what creators for this game make. That was not me. That pyro was not me. That's weird. Usually whenever Spy is you, it's always like disguised as the class you're playing as, though. We just got a subscriber. I'm assuming Case Gaming, that might have been you. What's up? Thanks for the subscription. We need to kind of... Nice. Alright. The medic hat that I have, like 2 of, I think, already. Sorry if you hear my dryer in the back, by the way. I had to do the laundry. I might have to, like, instill a rule to not play Morning Deadlock. It's just that I love Morning Deadlock. I love playing Deadlock first thing in the morning. But man, I just don't know what it is. It's like you play in the morning and people are either incredibly furious at you because it's first thing in the morning and they're not morning people and they're like they have to be angry. Or you play with someone who is just like 1 in 10 and you're like, great, like there's no coming back from this. Like we have a kitchen sink on our team. I did have a guy get uber mad at me, like uber like ridiculous this morning, which was pretty funny. I always feel kind of bad for those people. I always feel, because like I can't imagine your hobby or the thing that you enjoy doing making you that upset, you know, in your life. That's crazy. Like, imagine if you watched movies all the time. Also, Elo. Oh, what's up, Clockwork? Were you saying Elo or Elo? Let's see if anyone goes off of Harvest. I like Megaton because it's got like that cool. It's also a MOBA. Like, going back to that conversation, it's just playing a MOBA and wanting to win in a MOBA. I understand because it's essentially like really proving yourself as a gamer. It's really like proving how good you are as a gamer, especially Deadlock, because you have that gun mechanic, you have the movement aspect. like, I think League of Legends is proving maybe how good your gaming sense might be, but playing Deadlock is proving how good you are as a gamer. Harvest is the best map for Fat Spy. Fat Spy. I haven't played a lot of that. Yeah, just God. I am playing newer characters though. I'm trying to like figure out Infernus a little bit. And I think what's so frustrating though, I think with that game when you're trying to play a new character is that it might be the matchmaker, because I think the matchmaker basically puts you in lobbies with people who are also learning that character, a newer character for that first time. It seems that way at times. But then again, like as I'm playing, I've played Infernus quite a bit on and off. He's never a character I've actually sat down and really tried to figure out. It's just that I think what always frustrates me though is like I'm trying to figure out this character, and my teammates are just like slamming their head against the wall, and you're like, bro, please, like, help us. Like, please don't do that right now. Do anything but that. Do anything but slamming your head against the wall right now. It's okay. But it's also Deadlock. I think people are still also trying to still learn and figure out that game. Like, every time there's a new... I guess that's what's going to be interesting about playing Deadlock in a way, because, especially right now, because still so many people are just discovering that game or just learning that game for the first time, that it definitely creates... I think whenever the major update comes out, you really feel it in a MOBA. Deadlock's really one of the first MOBAs I've actually really sat down and played. I've never really got into like League of Legends. I played a little bit of Heroes of the Storm. I definitely played a lot of Overwatch, and I understand the passion and the fervor to enjoy and be like all into a MOBA. I guess what I struggle with, and I've had games where I've gotten angry and frustrated and shit, and like I try to always temper myself a bit. The best subclass is Fat Spy. Is that the best subclass? No, come on, Demo Knight? You're gonna put that above Demo Knighting? Demo Knighting is like what drugs feel like, I imagine. Maybe like good drugs, like the drugs that kill you. Demo Knighting is basically getting good with Demo Knighting is like that. Whereas if we're assigning each class or subclass to like narcotics or like drugs of some form, engineer is like having beer. I feel like playing Engie is like having a beer, and I hate beer. The taste of beer disgusts the shit out of me. I can't stand it. Even alcohol as a whole. Like it's just I hate alcohol, but I feel like playing Engie like this is like where I just put the sentry gun and I kind of don't really think about it a whole lot. I feel like that's a form of beer. Maybe that's like a form of like having a high noon. And I like high noons. They're pretty good. They're fun. They're healthier for you too than a beer. Quote, I say in parentheses, for air quotes, the term healthier, by the way, but whatever. That's actually a fun conversation. Like the classes and subclasses tied to like a drug or an illicit substance. I feel like Spy is like heroin. Spy would be heroin to me, and honestly, Spy, even canonically, I think would be really into heroin too. Because Spy, you're always just constantly in a chase for that dragon. You know what I mean? You're always like constantly in a chase to get that backstab, that hella sick frag, the snare stab and everything. Even when you do get it, you still don't get it all the way. You never really get it fully. You're always still kind of like, oh yeah, but there's definitely a better chain stab coming up any minute now. Any minute. So Spy's definitely like heroin. Because Engie could be alcohol as a whole. I feel bad just giving beer to Engie. Medic is kind of like... These are all drugs I've never done, by the way, so I'm just literally like siphoning off them. Honestly, Medic could be like weed. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that game here. We're on the battlefield, motherfucker. We're in Harvest. There's no rules here. Medic is like weed, I think. Because Medic is always just like... You're just kind of trying to go with the vibes at all times. You're just trying to constantly go with the vibe. You're always like, I gotta follow the vibe. Whatever the vibe is, I gotta just enjoy the vibe. Which is why when the vibe sucks and you're playing medic, it's like, God, this is terrible. It sucks so bad. Ooh. Let me think. So medic is like weed. What's heavy like? That is a good question. If heavy was a narcotic, what would heavy be? I don't know. I don't really know anything about narcotics though. This is like kind of a game where you're asking like a straight edge dude to like not. Who's cocaine? I feel like Pyro is like cocaine. Pyro definitely feels cocaine adjacent. Can I give you a spy cosmetic? No, I can't give you a spy cosmetic. Can't happen. Actually, you know what? Though I will say though. Biz only if you subscribe and you follow the channel. I think to celebrate getting to 500 subscribers, on top of crafting that amazing unusual that we got on stream, first try by the way, on top of the 500 subscribers, there's going to be a contest where I'm going to be handing out a bunch of the hats. I think actually, I'm going to try to commit to that. The way I'm probably going to have to do it though is through some. Thank you for subscribing though. I'll go ahead and craft a hat. Here's some of the hats you could win, by the way. Let's go through the whole shebang. I don't know how many hats I'll be giving away or whatever, but we'll do a series of like lotteries. We'll do a series of like what do you call them? Drawings, I guess. And yeah, here's some of the inventory you could win. I don't know if you'll be winning this anytime soon. This I might hand out if we get to 1,000, but some good memories with some of these hats though. Some good. You're not gonna get the medal. The medal's not happening. I might give you a name tag or two. I'm never good with those. But check out all this garbage you can get. You can make a heavy balding. You can give him a Norwood. you can make slick Chad medic. We'll do a thing where we hand these out. I think. That's going to be coming up soon. Name tag, please. Yeah, we'll put some bonus stuff into the drawings and stuff like that. But that's what we should do. We should do some drawings and everything. I'll make a small little video about it. I think maybe. And yeah, basically, if you're a subscriber, we'll do a drawing. You'll get like a big hat bag, big bag of old hats. Yeah. That was awesome. That was sick. Wow, that pirate did not see that coming. What's your Steam? I'm not handing you my Steam. No, we're not being friends. Sorry, not happening. Don't know who you are. Like, peep the top left of the stream right now, my guy. I'm not doing trading. I'm not doing sending a friend requests. I'm not doing any of that. No offense. I wonder if there's streamers out there that make it like a really common thing to do that, but I'm not one of them. I don't need you to be able to message me. No offense. Doesn't need to be happening in my life. Damn, go Sentry, go. Keep going. Keep doing your thing. You're still gonna stay here? Okay, cool. Based. B-A-E... B-A... How many subscribers are we at now? 501. Pyro's like cocaine. Going back to that. Angie's like a beer. I feel like I got a lot of the good ones out of the way. Demo nighting though. Here's where we get to the demo nighting though. Is like demo nighting is akin to heroin. I guess demo nighting is like fentanyl. Because they're in the same subclass, right? They're the same like kind of Venn diagram, I think. Demo night and stuff. I think the like heavy spy is not like heroin. I feel like heavy spy is like I guess what I imagine like MDMA looks like and feels like, because you're basically trying to like play that character in a totally whacked out sense, in a totally like different mindset. You know, and that's where I'm kind of drawing that example. If someone's in the chat who's done a lot of drugs wants to speak up about any of this, I'd be more than happy to listen. Sorry that you hear my air conditioning, by the way. I'm sorry. I know the sound of my dryer going off and my heater all happening at the same time. My office is like really close to like the laundry, so, and I know that makes it just the ultimate primo. Like, this is great. Oh wow, I love listening to Pixel stream, and it just sounds like he's in like a washer and dryer. Then on top of that, I have a road that's outside my window here, the main road. Someday the audio for this stream and my videos will be like awesome. It'll be incredible. It's just for me to make that commitment now doesn't make sense in my life. And then also, I definitely did not pick a great place to live right now at this current moment with the idea, the intention of streaming. I wonder if that's like your job. That must, I'm trying to think, like, there's probably like silly little things that I don't even think about. If streaming was like a job of mine. 52 meters? You just subscribed? I'm gonna have to confirm that because we were at 500 at the beginning of the stream, and we're still at 501. So either Mr. Billzolum here just told me that he was the first. He was the 501 guy. So I don't know if you did subscribe, unless my number thing is wrong. Unless people are unsubscribing and resubscribing in that. I'm gonna have to. You know what? I am the one who subbed. It is. I am the one who's. Just imagining Walter White. I am the one who subscribes. What if Breaking Bad was just actually him making a YouTube channel that got way too big? And he still did all that. He still did all that shit with like the cartel and everything. I need to get a kill here. Oh, my sentry. No, my sentry. My sentry. Walter White died though. He did die. I'm just trying to think like if there was ever a. My sentry just go down? Dude, they're just ripping my sentry down left and right. I'm trying to think. Is there a world where he like Walter White could still do all that bad stuff, like making meth and everything? Probably not. No, he's just, at some point. I can't imagine that you get into that life and there's a retirement plan for anybody in that life ever. Very rarely. I mean, you have to basically get out of the game. Totally. He did sacrifice himself. Yeah. So I don't think he's doing cartel. No, he was. Well, he was working with the cartel at one point. Yeah, hold on now, Biz. He was working with the cartel at one point. He was. I'm almost positive he was, or a form of the cartel. Well, technically, yeah. Hold on. No, was he? He was working with like Hector, right? Or the guy, the fried chicken guy. And he was not the cartel, I guess, which was interesting. Well, he was opposed. I mean, well, hold on now. I actually take that back. He was at one point in cahoots with the cartel early on. Thank you, brother. Because like, in the season 1, I mean, I wouldn't say that they were like business partners through and through, but I didn't really. Well, honestly, I did not watch all of Breaking Bad. I can't do that. I don't have the attention span. You gotta go eat. Oh, you're fasting? Oh, whoa. Alright, enjoy eating. Eating sounds so fun right now. I love eating so much, man. It sucks how eating just too much fucks you up. That makes no sense. Come on. It was a dumb spot to put my sentry, if I am being real. Let's put this here. Oh, nope, that didn't go. Now it's gone. I can sit on this. I'm not gonna get telefragged because this is not my sentry. Right? That's how that works, I'm pretty sure. You motherfucker. You bastard. Yeah, I don't really know much about drugs to really do this bit through the whole. I always feel bad when I can't do a bit where like the whole 9 classes is filled in. What's up, Tunnel Geist? Geist, maybe? Maybe it's not Geist. Isn't Geist GH? No, I don't think it is GH. I think it is Geist. Yeah. Anyways, what's up? Talking about we have this like bit that I'm doing today, I guess, where talking about if we had to compare the classes to narcotics, what would we do? I said Pyro's cocaine for sure. Medic was marijuana. Heavy, I think I described as Spy Heavy. I think it was described as MDMA or something, or like whatever Joe Rogan has taken before that he's like had several podcast episodes about doing. Spy was heroin though, for sure. But I think who am I missing? I'm missing Demo Man. I think that's just it. And Scout. Damn, Scout. Scout's also a close second to cocaine. Now that I'm thinking about this, now that I said that out loud, maybe Scout should be cocaine because I don't know. I just feel like doing everything all the time. What's speed? I guess that's meth, right? Scout would just be meth. Meth makes sense too. Meth totally makes sense because I think with the reason I think cocaine. Scout's gotta be cocaine? I don't know, but here, well, maybe Pyro's then meth. Man, that makes sense. What do you do when you're on meth? Meth is so crazy because I was watching a thing where there's like recreational meth users who are just average Joes, who are just like regular dudes, you know what I mean? Like not, I know Breaking Bad made it seem like meth was always just guys who were homeless doing it, but the reality is that there is a very large population of meth users who are, who live, what people refer to as a fairly normal existence. Same with cocaine, though. Same with really any drug, I guess. It was just interesting though, because like, I think meth always, when you imagine a meth user, you're always imagining the most extreme version of that, which I guess for any narcotic, but like meth specifically, just has that like notion of being totally. Damn, do I not give heavy alcohol though? Hold on. Ill52 just said he subbed. Let me check because we should be at 502 subscribers then. In that case, if you do subscribe, unless the way I'm looking at the subscriber thing is not accurate, which I don't think it. I think it should be. I'm looking at YouTube Studios on my phone, and normally that's always been accurate or up to date. There's no way people are subscribing right now, that unless this tracker is totally wrong. I'm almost positive that either you're lying or maybe my tracker is just like absolutely messed up. Just to err on the safe side though, we'll go ahead and craft a hat. We'll go ahead and let's go ahead and craft one of these ones. We got too many of these bad boys. Yeah. Nice. There we go. We crafted a vest. We crafted a Carhartt, a Carhartt jacket. There's this like skateboarding magazine that I have. I think it's called Chocolate. That's the name of the magazine. It's not like a famous one or anything. It was just one that came out fairly recently, and I was like, "Oh, that's awesome! I want to have that." Damn. And there's an ad though for Carhartt in it, like an ad that was made maybe like a year or two ago in it, and the ad was just so good, and it's just like a white page. And I think it was referring to how like you shouldn't be reading this because you should be working right now or something. Like that was like the whole ethos of Carhartt. Carhartt being the workman's wear, you know. Like if you're a Carhartt user, you shouldn't be reading this. You should be working right now or something. I just thought, damn, that was such a good ad. It is a shame that print advertising is just no more, or it's just not really. Print advertising just now just does not have that same pull, you know. Does not have that same like. That same mythos to it, like it used to back in the day. I remember I looked at like a few Playboy magazines, and they have like ads for cigarettes in them. And dude, the print ads for cigarettes. What the fuck am I hitting here? What was that? That was weird. Was I bumping into this rock? The print ads for cigarettes are like some of the best ads you'll ever see in your entire life. They're always like, damn, that makes me want a cigarette so bad. I've never smoked before, but... Ooh, maybe... Who's cigarettes then? Spy is not cigarettes. Spy is definitely heroin. Spy is like... I don't know, I've never smoked cigarettes, so I don't know actually. Maybe cigarettes do kind of give that spy... kind of... that feeling, that vibe. It would make sense to smoke cigarettes and play Spy at the same time. I wouldn't put that past anyone. I wouldn't put that past anybody who's ever done that. Nice. You bastard. You little bastard. Thank God for that crit right there. I needed that so badly. Zombie effect, Tom Geist just said. I don't know what you mean by zombie effect, but you do, you boo. Let me check YouTube. YouTube, I'm looking at the app on YouTube now on my phone, because now I'm like worried that I'm not getting the right subscriber total. YouTube's pretty accurate though with that. YouTube has been like very... I've never... I don't know, unless there's a weird category of people that are like, have like a bunch of different accounts that are subscribing and unsubscribing, and the zombie effect was about meth. Yeah, you know what I mean. You're right, Tunnel Geist. You're right. Yeah, the zombie, yeah, because meth heads always, like, when you close your eyes and imagine what they look like, they always look like just... But I was watching a thing where they were like, yeah, no, actually, I work a totally normal office job. I take the kids to school and everything, and I'll, like, use meth to, like, get my day going. And you're just like, what? That's crazy. But I mean, it kind of makes sense. Honestly, like, prescription drugs, frankly, I think that's the evil. That's the bigger evil, in my opinion, than just normal narcotics, like, you know, illegal narcotics. What's good? What's up, Vodka King? Vodka King. Vodka King. I'm trying to do a Russian accent there, but I think it was falling apart.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
I'm harvesting up in here. I'm harvesting up in this bitch. Yeah, hey, I'm harvesting. We're over here having a harvest all the day. But there's not like different weather variations of harvest, is there? I do see what you meant. Whoever said that earlier, I think it was try Scottish, a Scottish accent. I feel like if you want to do accents well, you have to like raise your voice. So hold on. Aye, lassie. I can do kind of, it's always like a lighthouse keeper. Aye, lassie. What you be knowing about the Team Fortress 2? That's pretty good. Doing a Barbados accent is kind of like that. Oh, come here, child. Oh, child. Oh, honey, child. There's this lady that we know who's from Barbados, and her accent I always thought was super funny. And the way she spoke too was also, she's awesome. If Melanie, if you're watching this, Melanie, if you're in the chat right now. Okay, we did just get a subscriber. I'm at 502 subscribers now. We did it, boys and girls. We made it to 502 subscribers. Round of applause, everybody. Let's go ahead and yeah, it's amazing how I'm still getting hats I've never seen. I almost positive I've never seen this hat crafted before. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Aye, bloody hell. I feel like no matter what I do, by the way, accent-wise, if I'm doing like British, Scottish, Russian, it always just ends up becoming Australian at some point. I always end up bouncing to Australia. Same. Same. Me too. I'm always evoking Australia. You bastard. Oh, you bastard. That's Irish. That's not really Scottish. Oh, you Irish just feels more stoned, you know, and then Scottish is very bouncy. Okay. Okay, this is my team, everyone. This is the team I'm always... Morning gaming is just like you're on the team where no one's scratching their brain cells. Like they're just not really thinking. You're the only one who's thinking in the morning, but no one else on your team is. Everyone else on the other team. By the way, we got what the fuck is a kilometer in the Twitch chat. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now doing a multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube. So we're on Twitch too, by the way. And yeah, just want to call that out. We used to do both Twitch, YouTube, and we did a little bit of Twitter as well, but I stopped doing Twitch because we had this like weird issue where like it was just all messed up. The stream would be like all fucked up and everything, or like it wouldn't come through. So if that starts to happen again, we'll go back to streaming onto YouTube. However, I did do some testing this past week with Deadlock, and I had no issues. It was doing. There's been several updates to this streaming platform, and so if it's working again, because they had one update that just made it so I couldn't do it. It was just like the stream would just suffer entirely. You could only stream to one platform. So yeah, I'm on Twitch. I'm the same username on Twitch. One thing about Twitch I will say though, the title is, I know you might see that if you subscribe, I'll craft a hat. I'm not really watching the Twitch subscriber count. I have not really pulled that way, because I also haven't been streaming to Twitch. If you are watching from Twitch though, and you do subscribe, please just say something, or follow. You don't have to give me $2, but if you do give me $2, I would very, very much appreciate it. Bizlom here. Bizlom. Man, Bizlom just ate. I'm so jealous of that. I could go for some spaghetti and meatballs right now. Unfortunately, I food prepped yesterday. I have a meal already set up, but I could really go for some spaghetti and meatballs. Fuck. It is always very amusing when people have the exact same username on both platforms. Alright, we're just, you hear the recliner getting in position. I like Twitch as a quote-unquote streaming platform more. Unfortunately, the community for Twitch is horrendous, and then on top of that, the business model, it seems, that Twitch is going for is also horrendous. I hate the amount of ads I'm getting on YouTube, and I also hate like the YouTube comment. I don't know. YouTube, like at times, like its algorithm can be very nauseating. Twitch, however, though, unfortunately, it's just it's just riddled with a lot of like smaller problems. Never gets difficult for people to recognize me. I don't know. I haven't streamed to Twitch in a while. I'm still just a small YouTuber, content creator. I hate using that word. I prefer artist, honestly. I really would prefer the term artist instead of content creator. I would much rather have people call me an artist instead of a content creator. At least artist doesn't sound as, like that sounds more interesting than, I'm a content creator. I make content. YouTube ads have been so bad. I will say though, Tunnel guys, Twitch ads, the ads that get put on Twitch, the rate at which ads get put onto Twitch is nauseating. I'm not gonna lie, that's one thing I do really worry about with the content I make is the ads. I know that plays into my monetization, which is what I should want. But man, I can't stand when ads come up, especially when gambling ads come up. And unfortunately, I'm at the age where they just want to show me gambling ads all the freaking time. And every time I see one, I start seeing red. I just get so enraged. Vodka King says, same, it's ironic. I'm not sure what you mean there. Fuck is a kilometer? For real? Yeah, I don't know. I really would like to move towards a Patreon at some point. Because then I could just say, hey, I'm not going to be making money off of... I want you to know that this YouTube video exists and no one has to see an ad. because I'm not making money a whole lot, or if at all, through YouTube. Or if I am making money through YouTube, the amount of ad placement has to be so limited and so small. Yeah, you can't say cuss words, but you can get an ad for 6 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Hey, by the way, I know we're really mad at you for saying a curse word. So, you know, I know, you know, you might be a child and might not really have the brain to form a curse word or whatever. But here's a bunch of different ads, by the way. Here's a bunch of, like, we're going to shove a bunch of gambling ads in front of you. A bunch of gambling commercials down your throat. Mister. I love this map. Oh, I'm so happy to be on this map right now. This is sick. Look at that. That's a great view, by the way. Love the little details like that, Twitch. The thing that sucks about YouTube is that if you're not monetized, they really push your stuff off. That's very true. Yeah. It's just, I mean, I'm not too worried about my content being, like, taken down off of YouTube. However, one thing I do worry about with YouTube is I personally, I want to make a video and I don't care if I'm using a song that's copyright protected or whatever. Fine. If I'm allowed to be monetized on YouTube, I don't want to have that monetization taken away though from me because I wanted to make a video where I'm cool with getting a monetization strike or something, or like a content strike. You know, if it means that you're enjoying the video because that song's in there, that's more important to me than making $5 off that YouTube video for now, at least. I don't, you know. I'm saying all this now, but like frankly, but I just worry though that YouTube also has a system where it's like, all right, this guy's getting copyright ID'd way too many times. Just like, you know, throttle his subscriber count or whatever. At the end of the day, I'll get off my soapbox and read the chat a little bit further here. But at the end of the day, I think what the algorithm will prioritize more is if people are watching your videos. Get out of here! What are you? How did that one not hit you? I love that little splash at the end. Modern day games would not put the splash in there. Let me look at the chat real quick. Yeah, they really do push your stuff off. Jinx. I used a few seconds of copyrighted songs. My whole Return to Silent Hill video could have been striked, and it was perfectly fine. My Silent Hill video got striked because I used I used music from the game, and I was like, all right, whatever. They got to make more games like TF2. That's honestly, you know what's funny? I have a video that I'm working on right now. Hopefully, it'll be out today or tomorrow. That is a kind of about that, but we'll see. I don't think they do need to make more games like TF2. But if they are going to make a game like TF2, give me bot support. Give me the ability to play with bots. That's my argument. Or make it so that there's a TF2 single player or a TF2 mode where I don't have to, like, I don't want to have to worry about my game not being able to be played because, you know, because there aren't a million different people on the server right now. Holy crash! What just crashed? Uh-oh. What, did my stream crash? Is that what you're saying, Vodka King? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. No, I'm seeing the stream on my end. Y'all good? I'm good. Are you good? Did the stream just crash really hard? Okay, alright, just making sure. Sorry, sorry if I got like all like heated over there. I just the stream has had a history of crashing at times. What's going on over here? What the hell was that? Was there like a magical fairy there just a second ago? I had to reload. Okay, that might have just been a you thing. Sorry. Also, I'm still sorry that my laundry is still going in the back. I'm hoping that ends. Whoa, where'd that spike just go? Ooh! Yeah, but like that's my new Silent Hill video got like copyright strike, which I'm fine with. I don't care. Like I'd like to get to a point where I can make the YouTube stuff work or monetize, make money in a way. If I was to make this my long term career, I would like to find a way to make money, and but the content doesn't have to suffer though for me to make a paycheck. If I'm making less money, but the content's getting better and the video is a good video, and you know, It's not like it's fine. I don't care. I don't care if. But I don't know. I'm thinking so far ahead. I'm not even there yet. I'm at 500 something subscribers. Like, there's really not. I need to focus on the now. I don't want to do a whole Leafy's here situation though. I was thinking about that guy today while at the gym, and God, that was a weird time for YouTube because it was kind of the first time. This was 2016, and Trump was becoming president. It was definitely the first time I felt like in my lifetime where people were really starting to wake up and see, oh, wait a minute, we can't stop them from just saying anything they want. Well, wait, that's when companies like Google got all nervous and shit. If you want to make a career about this, you gotta get an interesting title. A title for the stream. Vids. Oh, interesting vid. The title is a big deal, but I'm trying to get better at doing the titles. Damn. Getting quote unquote good at that is such a vague and obscure like talent. I don't understand. Because if you want to be good at doing that, you can also just lie to the viewer. You can just be like, oh yeah, hey, this happened to this video. Just kidding. No, it doesn't. Thanks for watching. Bye. Get out of here, Scout. I like this map. This map's awesome. Let's get out of here. Alright, I'm waking up the TF2 mode here. Yep, I'm TF2 mode right now. YouTube thumbnails matter most? Yeah. Yeah. At the end of the day, though, here's my argument to what we're talking about now, though. I think the thing that trumps all of that, the thing that could make any of that irrelevant is how good the content is, though. If the content is really good, the title can be anything you want, the thumbnail can be anything you want, and people will know, and people will. It's just a weird game because when you're starting off, like that is the thing I think you should work towards the most. And I think some people lose focus on that at times because it's just about the title, it's about the thumbnail only, and they don't think about what about this video though is different from anything else on YouTube and also entertaining. That's my spiel on that. I think that Spy has a grudge against me. He sure does. I am blowing him up though. If you miss your backstab on a soldier like that, it's kind of game over for you. Unless that soldier's already like near death. Oh. Yeah, there we go. I'm locked in. I'm dead locked in here. That scout's going underground. I'm not even. He's still here. He's still here. He's still around somewhere. He's still being an annoying little French guy. Bastard! Yeah, that spy is on me, like powder donuts. Ooh, I should have said that. I would kill for a powder donut right now. Oh, I hate losing weight. I hate being healthy. I just. Oh God. Oh. I want something crunchy today. I might go for a walk and get a crunchy little thing, like something to munch on. Freaking French. The freaking French guy over here. Yeah, what is this guy? Get out of here. Oh, he's yeah, hold on. Here he is again. Okay, great. He should be dead for sure. He had the dead ringer. No splash? Alright, I was curious about the splash. Ooh, damn, that scout just got walloped. That scout just got put through the spin cycle. That guy just got eviscerated. Discombobulated, if you will. Interesting you can go in this way, you can't go out that way. He's still there. He might have left. Let's see. He's gone. Okay. I am so good at soldier, man. When I'm getting a good soldier game, it's kind of hard to stop me. You would get crits right there. You would get crits right there. Tianic. Okay, that's that guy's name, Tianic. The problem with crunchy, the problem with like eating crunchy, salty stuff is that you're, at least for me, my brain never says, okay, that's enough crunchy, salty stuff right now. I've had enough of the crunchy, salty, delicious Pringles. My brain's just like, no, I could easily keep going here. I don't know, maybe my brain is thinking that, but my heart, my stomach are going, no, actually, are you kidding me? Like, oh, this is so good. I could keep going. No, 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 no. One cheat code I've discovered though is Greek yogurt with Jello mix. Not Jello, but like fudge mix or pudding mix or whatever you want to call it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It makes just like, it just makes a big thing of Jello that's like healthy for you. It's like full in protein and healthy fats. You can just eat as much as you want for the most part. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been able to sit down and just down a whole tub of it. Meet the Soldier, Selby Stanley. You're right. There was definitely some Meet the Soldier gameplay happening there for a minute. Oh boy, wow, there's a lot of these bad guys over here. Okay. A lot of blood over the walls here. A lot of carnage everywhere. We can win this here. Oh, that rocket didn't kill that enemy? Or that demo man? Excuse me? Oh my goodness. Alright, we won. We spot him, got him. Have you tried Trollder? Yeah, I have. I'm just not good at it. I feel like the best way for me to play Trollder, or just to troll as Soldier, is to be really good at Soldier. At least for me, that works. The only times I've gotten into playing TF2 is the ones on Roblox, really, because I can't download the actual game. Might be an engine mate. Really? Wow. I think we've talked about this before, Shelby. Or at least I know I've talked about TF2 and Roblox. You're either the second person to bring this up, or you're the same person who brings it up. How about Shotgun Trollder? I could probably do Shotgun Trollder a lot better than I could do normal Trollder. Trollder's one of those things where it's like, I feel like if I sat down I could get good at it, but I'm not gonna. It's not appealing to me. Great minds think alike. Ah, dude, wow, I'm so hungry. Oh my goodness. Alright, this is not going to be great Trollder gameplay, but I'll give it... This is a good map for Trollder, I'll say that much. If we're doing Trollder, though, we got to be really annoying, though. We have to look really annoying. We have to look super, like... what would be more annoying than that? This could be pretty annoying. That looks pretty annoying, I have to admit. I'd be so pissed if I got killed by this guy. And we put a bird. Yeah, that's the Trollder hat. That's the Trollder spiff we're doing here. The annoying thing about playing Engineer is sometimes my team and spies also scouts. Sometimes my team is spies and also scouts. I think that's what you meant to say. My thing I hate about Engineer is that, like, I think it's the map that you're playing on, because you're basically always... If you want to play Engineer where you get like all your buildings and stuff set up, you have to like kind of play in a way where Jesus. Oh, that one was a little close, but no cigar. That was a good one. That was a good start. Yeah, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Shelby. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm kind of got here. Engineer is very map dependent, also game mode dependent. I mean, in my opinion, at least. So this, you know, I think you could play it engineer on any game mode in class or whatever map. But if you want to like have a grinder session going on, dude, what is going on with me? How am I this locked in? How am I this base and red pilled right now, getting these market garters? No one there. Yeah, that's where the shotgun comes in play. That's where we go. You know what? We don't have to style on all. We don't have to style on everybody. Not everyone needs to be styled on. He's definitely got our dead ringer. This fucker. Yeah, go meet the deer. Go to the deer down there. Meow. Meow. No, close. Close but no cigar. Nope. You bastard. Yeah, that's where I could have Goomba stomped that guy. If I had the other things, the gun boots, or the man treads. Yeah, I like battle NG. That's like the way I like to play NG though. It's just battle NG, if I'm being honest. Like I just love the mini. My favorite NG weapon is the Thompson, but number 2 is the one that makes me just do mini sentries all game long. Because it's like, great, I don't have to like think about my sentry at all. It's just like, you know, it's not like a full commitment. Alright, hold on. This guy. You bastard! Okay. That's Spy. Is that deer right there? Where's the deer? Can I see him? That Spy just... He is like somehow on top of my teammates though, which is weird. Like he's somehow like right on top of my teammates. I saw you were trying to shoot the Spy with the rocket jumper. I know. I did do that. I know you saw that. Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, you know what? I don't know. Just launching it. I was like, who cares? I know it's totally useless, but hold on. That sniper is gonna be annoying in a second. This is a great map to Trollder on, actually. I think it's the map. Trollder could also be fairly map dependent as well, by the way. I'll argue that. Get out of here, Scout. This fucking guy's got the dead ringer. Excuse my French. Noob Scout. I don't know if he was a noob. I think he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Come here! Fuck you! Fuck you! Get out of here! No! No! You will never take me alive! How am I hearing seagulls down here? There's no seagulls down there. They ain't got no seagulls down there in the water. That Fred Durst. He's got like a needle in the back of his head. Did Fred Durst have a goatee at one point? And did he do the bandana and goatee? I think he did, right?
Only opens when we don't control it. Biological.
I love this map. I don't know. I think I went on and off on hating and loving this map. Aquarius, though, during the summer update, I loved Aquarius so much. Aquarius had such a beautiful soul to it. I had so much fun in Aquarius. Is anyone here? No? Okay. This is a... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! What the fuck is that? That's new. That jump pad? That was never there before, I don't think. That's the guy from Team Fortress 2. Fred Durst. I don't think Fred Durst and TF2 ever crossed paths. I know Fred Durst has done stuff for Dreamcast, though. Yo, Kilometer, what would be funny as hell is if TF2 was in Fortnite. There's not a Fortnite or a TF2 version of Fortnite yet, like a game mode in Fortnite that does TF2. Yet? I find that hard to believe, if I'm being honest. Fortnite, honestly, that's one of those games that I always love installing and then playing for like a weekend or two, and then I go, oh, okay, I'm done. I have had enough. I can't keep doing this. I'm just, the amount of sugar in my system is gross now. Honestly, that's a YouTube video I've always wanted to kind of make. That might be a next year YouTube video though, where I sit down and really try to play Fortnite. For like, I would just buy a battle pass and just really play that. Come hither! Come hither! You! Oh, you! Oh, hit this guy! Oh, how about this guy over here? Oh! Did I have my country furry soldier Fortnite? I would never do that though. I don't blame him either.
Got the medic.
It is kind of interesting, like, what makes its way into being a Fortnite skin and what doesn't, you know? You know what I should do a Fortnite skin? I would pay good money. I would pay hard money if they had like a spy versus spy Fortnite skin. I would dead ass come to Fortnite to play spy versus spy. I know that's an obscure boomer ass freaking thing to pull, but that'd be my pick. I don't know if the headshot hitbox would work, but I mean, I don't think Fortnite cares a whole lot. If they have like a bunch of different models that they'd probably have to like change. They probably would make him that fat, but how would the mercenaries react to seeing a furry? I don't think they'd care a whole lot. I think they'd be like, all right, whatever. I mean, I think Soldier would be all for furries. I think Soldier would think furries are great. Heavy, I think, would be the only one weirded out by it because he just does not understand. Heavy's whole character is just not understanding anything beyond a minigun. Okay, almost died there. That bounce pad thing's really very finicky, it seems. Man, one thing about playing as Soldier is main class is Soldier. What? Soldier is my main class. I played the most of Soldier, I should say. But I don't really have a main. He's not like a guy who I live and die for. This spy, man. This spy and I have just the most constant back and forth. Soldier hates other species besides America. He hates. I think he hates other. Yeah, I understand he hates other species, but I think honestly, the whole furry thing, that is probably the most American. That is probably the most American culture ever in existence. The idea of furries and everything, I don't think goes back further. I'm pretty sure it's just like a totally American thing because I believe it comes from the desire to sell product and to sell marketing. And we've been within American marketing and consumerism and capitalism, we've created mascots and like animal characters, which basically generated that comfort. You know, I know this could easily be like a whole college dissertation, but I feel like American culture generated furries before anything. That's if Fortnite collabed with TF2, I would pay all the money to get the entire collab. I have one thing that'll change your mind about furries being the most American thing: McDonald's. Now the Japanese made furries. The Japanese made furries? Really? Were they the first to make it though? That is a fact. Vodka King. We're gonna Google this right now. Hold on 1 second. Vodka King. Who is responsible for furry? Well, let me phrase it like this. I'm gonna phrase it like, which culture is responsible for the creation of furries? Which culture is responsible for the creation of furries? Let's see what Google says. Modern furry fandom originated in the United States, specifically California, in the 1980s. So either Google is on my side. Google is on my side with this in the 80s. I got it from Flashgits. Flashgits, those are the guys who make those like crazy cartoons. I don't know, they're cool and all, but I feel like they're like a little too one-noted for me. No, I'm pretty sure that the entire furry came from Disney and Robin Hood. Not necessarily. There's definitely examples prior to that of like furry culture. I don't. I think furries get way too much hate. There's definitely a lot of other groups of people that deserve. Gamers, I would put. I'm gonna go scout just because I saw my unusual that I crafted in the last stream. Look at that bad boy. Boom. Depends on the furry. Oh, you know what? Actually, I will give you this though. Hold on. Modern furry fandom originated in the U.S. So,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
how I feel like the only thing that would make me like go with the fact that what's like a okay. So what's a Japanese cartoon that I feel like were there? I guess the question would be: are there Japanese? Well, hold on now, because like things like Hello Kitty or like little mascots, that's in a sense part of the furry subclass for sure. The part of the furry, the class of furries, the classification of furries. I'm just trying to give furries the biggest benefit of the doubt. I don't think all furries are bad, but there are definitely some bad furries, if that makes any sense. There are people that take it way too far, like anything, and unfortunately, the people that take it way too far ruin it for everybody else. That's any. Whoa, that pole is not an object. Okay, I feel like they should just remove that then. That really fucked me a little bit. If I could just flip through that pole, no problem. Furries aren't horrible. It's just that they have a bad reputation. If you know you're not, of course, yeah. Heavy secondary. In some, the second banana. In some, the second banana. I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of. We could rock the banana. The second banana. Oh, we just got a follower. That counts. We're counting those. We're counting those as a hat that we have to make. Is that guy still eating a banana every day until Valve adds a third banana? Alright. We just got another follower. I think it's the same. Okay, we're just getting the people who are in Twitch chat right now. Sub-Zero suit. We gotta make our heavy look cool if he's gonna be eating the second banana. He's gotta look dangerous. He's gotta look like he's been there before. He be out here eating the bananas like that, you know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I'm digging this. I'm digging the direction we're going with here. Yeah, and he's like evil. Look at him. Ooh, damn. Heavy looks crazy there. Just default, whatever. And we'll just Fist of Steel. Yeah, that looks about right. Make your heavy kawaii. I don't know, my heavy looks sick right now. Alright, my launcher's done, thank God. Rhino? I don't know what he's got like a lot going on his head though. His head is very complicated. Heavy's head is super complicated, which is why he loves potassium. It calms his nerves. I think the physics for my banana is like all messed up because the stem's like moving forward as Heavy's moving forward. Oh my goodness. Okay. Banana mode. What just killed me? What? I thought I had way more health than that. Sniper Scout, I will get you a Rhino Heavy. Sniper Scout. What would be the Sniper Scout build? I feel like the Sandman's part of that. like Sniper Scout is using the shortstop, honestly. I know you think Sniper, you think range, but you also have to, I think with Sniper Scout, you have to think more like immediate death, immediate killing, an immediate frag, you know? Oh, that spy just got like absolutely fed. Jesus. He's gonna come back to it in a second. Thank God I got the crits, because I deserved it. I'm Gabe's goodest boy. Spider-Man reference? Oh yeah, from the first Spider-Man? No, actually no, hold on. Is Rhino in the first Spider-Man? Like a, not, I know maybe it's not Rhino, but it's like a guy dressed as Rhino. Doesn't he go to like the wrestling match? Isn't there like a Rhino reference, I think? We just got another subscriber, by the way. Ba 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 ba. Whoa. Whoa. The Amazing Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man here. Dang, we just got another subscriber. Hold on. Hide this, hide this, hide this. I don't want people to see this. Shoot. Hold on. Let's go to here. Let me just turn off the game capture for just a second. I just don't want you guys to see my. I don't want to see it with Billy. I don't want to see like any specific info here.
Control point enabled. Move.
Okay, and we are back. Okay, sorry about that. Nice. Okay, yeah, we're spending the money on the hat. We're opening a box. We're opening a box for it, baby. Your boy has $2 in his Steam wallet, and he has to use it. Where's the key at? Give the child the key. Give him the key. All right, 1 through 5. Chat. I need a number 1 through 5.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
4. Okay. 4 is the first number. Let's see what we got. Let's see what it is. Wow. It's pants. Oh my god, look at the pants. And we got a freaking thing that I'm never probably gonna use at this rate. Tour of Duty ticket. And we get a strange count transfer tool. Okay. Okay. That wasn't that bad. Bro got the pants. Bro got the pantaloons on. Where are those bad boys? Bro looking, damn. Bro looking dripped up, actually. Shit. Medic looking drippy. Medic got that drip going. He got the Balenciaga scarf, and he's got that like vintage hoodie. Yeah, damn. And he got the Christian Piol shoes going here. Yeah, Medic going dripped out. You need a sniper though. Slick Medic for sure. Medic who lost weight. This guy got a bunch of this here. There he is. I had a feeling. Like Slim Shady. I think, hasn't Eminem killed off Slim Shady? He's done with Slim Shady, I think, right? As an artist, entirely. Which is very strange, huh? What a bizarre evolution of his artistry, in a way. Where now it's just, now it's Marshall Matters, you know? Like, we're not even, like, when we think of Eminem, we don't think of Slim Shady anymore. We think of just Marshall Matters. You know, that's essentially what the character of Eminem has become. I was a big Eminem head back in the day. I don't know if that's the. I was a big Eminem fan. Is there a funny name for Eminem fans? I used to love Eminem back in the day. I even liked some of the songs. I still do. There's some songs on Relapse that are not that bad. Everyone remembers. So yeah, exactly. How do you He has a whole. Some of his best songs are literally Slim Shady songs. I guess, but I guess someone probably got in his ear and was like, "Yeah, you can't rap about killing and fucking bitches anymore. Like that's not. You're not allowed to do that. People will not sign you, and you won't make money if you do that." M&M's is a candy. What could that scout have done? What could he have done? There was no hope. All right, I was a little too focused in there on the headshot. That scout, that poor scout. I just had to watch him just struggle to his final moments. Do I smell cookies right now? Am I smelling chocolate chip cookies? Meh. I need a health pack really badly. You know what? On my side, he got me as the doors were closed. Where that was kind of interesting. IDF Soldier on Vacation. Okay, that's a great name. Yeah, man, that's not good. I don't know. Not a fan of where the direction that's going to ultimately lead us to as a country, but oh well, we'll see. I'm out of my drink. I need more water. I need more gamer juice for me to continue. I also might get some gamer fuel at the moment. Kind of in the mood for that whole thing of rice I have in the fridge. So, why is it that the Meet the Team bids blue loses, but they always beat red in the game? I don't think blue always beats red in the game. In the comics, do you mean? Does blue beat red? I don't think so. I think red's pretty... Red, it is interesting how Valve chose red team as the favorite. But I guess they probably did that in a way to be like, all right, yeah, red is our stuff, but blue is whatever the hell the community wants to make and what the community dictates. From what I've seen, most of the time, like when you're playing the game, blue beats you. If you're on the red team, is that what you're saying? You need to go playing some sniper here. Oh, this is a good sniper map too. I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure. I'd be actually. I guess that is kind of curious. I wonder what team has won the most online in the history of TF2. I've definitely been on the winning team, and I've been red. I don't think blue is always beating red. All right. Damn, no one wants to play this map. Everyone saw this map and let them out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's have a go at it.
Peace out, dude. Thanks for tuning in, Vodka. Appreciate it. I am so hungry, though. I might have to kind of get some snackies on here. Still fine. Your sentry goes. That almost was a headshot, if I'm being real.
2, 1. Control point enabled.
You know what's funny? You used to be able to shoot through this. This used to, like, when the map first came out, you used to be able to, like, shoot through, like, this little... This also was differently shaped, too. Yeah, I remember that, though. I do remember you used to be able to shoot through that little... Oh! Ooh! Alright, that guy just died. I got that crit shotgun blast to get me. I love using the SMG as a sniper. One of my favorite guns in the game, honestly, is the SMG. For me personally, I just find it so. It at times can be so much more. What's the word I'm looking for? Satisfying to get an SMG kill as a sniper than it is as a headshot. I mean, the headshot as a sniper is really sick, but you get an SMG kill. It's either like I caught you off guard, or I caught you in the right moment, or it's basically like, yeah, you basically got outplayed by me. You basically just fumbled so badly in front of me that I killed you. Okay, I did my job. I did my job for this country. Where is this spy? I think I just heard him. I think I just heard him over here. I had to do it. I was gonna get the crit. Come on, that spy understands. Ooh, that guy's got the direct hit Rooney on me. That bro got the direct hit of Rooski on me.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
I've heard 5 subscribers. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for subscribing. 1 second. Oh! I'm being really annoying about sniping these guys here.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Ooh, missed that. Uh-oh. This scout
Mission
over
ends
here.
in 10 seconds. Alert. The control for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What? That didn't connect? Alright, that one connected though for sure. Alright.
Victory.
We swagged on him. We swagged on him right there. We hit the swag button on him. And we swag harder. We just swag a little harder. We swag a little differently over here in this country.
Competition begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That is funny how the spy hates doing the that dance. He is French, though. Of course he does.
4, 3, 2, 1. Control point enabled.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
We have secured the control point.
Oh man. Man, I really want some rice right now. I want some carbs. I'm really craving them right now. I was very tempted this morning to get a bag of chips. I was just didn't do it though. Didn't do it. Stayed strong. I stayed heavy in my will. I widened my stance. I don't know, is there anyone here to shoot at? Anybody here? Oh, that guy's there. That guy is right there. Great. Awesome. Super cool. Super neat. Wow, Spider-Man. Where is this? Okay.
Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Do you smell like salmon and onion rings? Onion rings. Salmon with onion rings doesn't sound like a winning combo. feel like that's a little too much going on the plate. If you're doing salmon and onion rings. Oh.
Ends in 60 seconds.
Oh. I had a dude. I talked about this in my on a stream a long time ago already, but I had a double cheeseburger with onion rings, and it was the lunch I had with BJ Novak. And I still think about that. I still think about that burger and those onion rings. Man, that meal was like one of the most recent memories of mine, where the meal hit the spot so good that like I was just chasing that high the rest of it. It happened like the first day when I was in Vegas, and I was like, I just couldn't find anything that was as good as that ever again.
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Was that other one a crit too? Did I get hit with 2 crits? Are you shitting, bro? Am I shitting? No. Vegas is either hit or miss. I'm assuming you mean Vegas? Vegas? You misspelled Vegas? How do you, am I crazy? Maybe I'm stupid. Yeah, it's V-E-G, Vegas. You spelled Vegas. Vegas. Vegas is either hit or miss, though. Yeah, that's very true. Honestly, Vegas is either you have the best time of your life there. Vegas is my favorite. Oh no, I'm talking about Vegas. It's a county in Nevada. Yeah, Vegas is hit or miss. The times, you know what? Not to be that guy, but the times where it's been a huge hit for me is was when I'm not paying for everything, and I go for my job. My job takes me out there. They've taken us out there a few times. It's been awesome. I love going to Vegas. When basically every night it's like, well, this is on the company. This is on the credit card, the company credit card, not me. Bum, 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 bum. If a car is compact, so is the farm. What? I don't know what you mean by that. See what this video is my friend sent me. Oh. My brother sent me a video about the PlayStation Home. I wonder why they got rid of PlayStation Home. I feel like that... I guess it just didn't make enough money off of it. It just wasn't making them oodles and oodles of money. It was just making a little bit of money. No. Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point is now available for capture.
Oh, damn it. That honestly, if I had aimed a little higher there, I probably would have gotten that.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
I said if the car of the farm is compact, is the cows and their lungs of the farm. What are you saying? What? I have no idea what you're saying. I don't know where cows and their lungs. Is this like some kind of weird like? This sounds like a thing you would hear like an evil girl in a horror movie, like a ghost, like a cursed girl in like some kind of old Victorian horror movie say. I think it's a spy. It's not. It's just a normal pyro. There's a sentry over here. I should probably move to get rid of that. There's that freaking sentry. There's that little bastard of a sentry. Damn. Oh my god, I'm so hungry wungy. I'm so hungry wungies. How am I doing here? 2 and 1? Not too bad. Not too bad. It was 12 a minute ago, now it's 6. Are you just doing Silent Hill, like, riddles or something? These all sound like Silent Hill riddles now. That first one could have been a Silent Hill one too, honestly. That guy got me pretty hard there, I gotta admit. Financial mistake number 3. That's a good name for the golden. How much are those? A golden default pill launcher? What are they called? Are they called pill launchers? It's a grenade launcher, I think, right? Yeah, probably, mate. Oh, let me hit you in the back of the head. Let me hit you in the back of the head. Let me hit you in the back of the head. Let me hit you in the back of the head. Let me hit you in the back of the head. Damn it. He didn't let me do it. What a jackass. Okay, Mr. Salmon and Onion Rings isn't perfect combo, whatever. I don't think it's the perfect combo. I think there's better things that would go with onion rings. Like a grilled cheese and onion rings. That's heat. I think you need like a gooey, cheesy element to it. And salmon doesn't really have... Salmon to me is like... Oh my god. Salmon to me, is like, as far as proteins go, it's always got like that... It's got that very rich taste. It's a very filling taste. But it doesn't have that like kind of gluttonous aspect to it. And because of that, I think things like steamed asparagus, or like maybe even Parmesan covered asparagus or something, or maybe even honestly even French fries with salmon doesn't sound that good. I want the vegetable or the side to be like kind of this moist explosion, this kind of like more juicy component to the meal. What about Boston cream filled donuts with onion rings? That sounds gross, actually. That sounds like it's too much. I mean, I would eat that. I would love to eat that. I don't know, but then the problem with the Boston cream filled donut and onion rings though is I don't know what you drink with that though. I want to say coffee, but onion rings and coffee just sounds nuts. Just seem not dead. I'm sorry.
Control point enabled. Alert. The control point is being contested.
No, that's okay. This is where the content gets made. This is where the magic in the factory is happening. Just these are good conversations to have. This is where you think as an individual. This is where the minds of a generation, the conversation of a generation is formed right here. In these moments, in these types of conversations. Onion rings, I would honestly things I would put with onion rings. Or no, I'm sorry, not onion rings. Things I would put with salmon, mashed potatoes. That's a good one. Mashed potatoes, salmon. I want to say Parmesan asparagus also. Maybe even some Brussels sprouts. I'd be okay with that with salmon. Rose having a snack. Honestly, I'm surprised I killed that soldier there because I really had no idea where he went. Mashed potatoes, the love of my life. Exactly. See what I mean? Mashed potatoes too is probably like one of the healthier ways, depending on how you make it. Obviously, if you're just having standard mashed potatoes, it's nothing too crazy. But mashed potatoes. Thank you for the subscribe, by the way. Mashed potato. What else goes with salmon? God, I really want onion rings right now, though, man. I really want to go back to that restaurant that had the onion rings in Vegas and just go there. I'm kind of in the mood for onion rings. I'm just in the mood for any food right now. That's kind of the problem. I'm just so hungry. What is this? Wait. Okay. I don't need to see that. Thank you. How do I get to the, How do I get to the... Yeah, I thought there was a notification on my screen. That soldier had no idea what was coming. This is my health pack. Oh, no, it's not. Since when did get that thing? I don't remember. Especially with cheese, mashed potatoes with cheese. Yeah, mashed potatoes with butter is really all I need. I do like a little bit of cheese though, for sure. Honestly, I also like the skin in mashed potatoes. I like when the skin's in there. I'm a big fan of skin in the mash. Did you get that? Since when did I get what? Since when did you get that? Since when did I get what exactly? When did I get what? The antlers? Since when did I get the burger? I'm not really sure what you mean by since when did I get what. The burger I got, I want to say about a month ago now. The burger and onion rings was about a month ago. And I'm still chasing that high. I'm still chasing that dragon. Man, I'm so hungry. I thought that Devilman was on my team actually, which was why I was surprised that he got hit with the pill. Thank you, soldier. Actually, I really needed that.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
I would have gotten that soldier if he didn't blow up.
Ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that crit crit would have been awesome if they hit the pyro there. You! Damn, he got those reflex. He got those reflex pretty good there. Dude, this freaking Chihuahua, man. I love looking at this little Chihuahua. Oh, she's so cute. She's so damn cute. It drives me nuts how cute this little Chihuahua is. Would you rather have unlimited big guy, not to bug guys, or unlimited bug guys, but not bug guys? Would you rather have unlimited big guy, not no bug guys, or unlimited bug guys, but no bug guys?
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
I guess I would rather have unlimited bug guys and no bug guys, because then I'm having I'm just starting. I don't know if I want a bunch of big guys. I'm not really sure if I want either big guys or bug guys. Okay, all right. Okay. In that case, I read that correctly, and my answer stands. In that case, I read that totally correct. My answer is not changing. I would rather have no bug guys, basically. Let's check let's just go ahead and check Twitch real quick here. We got how many subscribers we got here? We were at like I think about 246 with Twitch. And man, I haven't used Twitch in a minute, man. It's been a hot minute since I've used Twitch. Twitch is one of those things. Put a lot of effort into that during college. Man, I remember it was so hard for me to get to 200 subscribers, actually. Damn, I remember that being a challenge. I feel like we've gotten to 500. It's impressive that we got to 500 where we're at now, honestly, with YouTube. It's been pretty impressive. It's been pretty good as of late. We got a new video coming out soon as well on the channel. I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow. It's some Team Fortress 2 gameplay, but I'm talking about another video game. And then I do want to get to the sequel, the next video that comes after that Silent Hill video, but there's also a part of me that wants to make a video about the new CEO with Microsoft, or not CEO, but the new Xbox. I believe it's the Xbox CEO, or maybe it's the Xbox president. Not really sure. Her being into AI first, and then doing what's it called? The Xbox thing. I'll say more of this in my video, but I think that could be good or could be really bad. Basically, there's just one or two ways I can go. Alright, we need to get you some milk here. That boy needs some milk. That boy needs some milk. Who's a boy that needs milk right now? Get rid of this. Oh no! Oh no! Into the bowl of soup. Where's my unusual effect? Does it go away when you die? Isn't nature just cruel? Mr. Onion Rings with salmon is a bad combo. Nature is pretty cruel, honestly. It's kind of awful how cruel nature can be. The nature of life as a whole as well is just can be somewhat cruel, honestly. There's no way. There's no way. This guy's name is Jarlp? That's a crazy name. Jarlp? Jarlp. Am I even saying that right? Yeah. That scout was not having it. Milk. I don't know where my team's at. If I'm being honest, like I get out here and all I see are blue guys, and I'm like, where are my teammates? Where are they going? Boom. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Anyways, I'm going to go eat 879 Boston cream-filled donuts with a bowl of soup to melt my stomach and not get fat. I wish that's how it worked. That'd be awesome if eating was more about like if you could combine like 1 or 2 bad foods and then like have 1 healthy food in that mix, that it would actually balance out and like kind of negate itself. Anyways, thanks for tuning in though, pumpkins. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the continued support. Support of the Enterprise. Get out of here. Get out of here. I am just like, I'm just getting shredded. Have I gotten any? Yeah, geez. I've died 3 and 7 right now. I just don't know where my team's at. What are we running right now? We're gonna run medic. San Axis, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Stargirl XO Gaming, hugs and kisses and hugs gaming. Thanks for the subscriber, San Axis. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. All right, now we're starting to win the game. That's good. We're trying to. I'm gonna craft a hat as soon as I die here, San Axis. Give me a second. If that is your real name. How are you still up? How? 85? I don't believe you. I think you're lying, actually. I think the game's lying to me. I think the game healed him up, actually, in that moment. Wait, imagine if acid in your stomach was so strong that you could basically eat infinite amount of food, but not too strong to melt the wall of your stomach? I don't know how acid works entirely, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't just like disintegrate the matter though entirely, right? I'm assuming like if I was to drop like anything into acid, it's not like it's going to completely disintegrate. It's not like that matter is totally destroyed. I think it just gets mixed in with the acid, I believe. There's that famous like story of like that Jewish scientist who like melted his like gold in acid or something like that, so the Germans wouldn't get their hands on it. Gotta come back and say that. Thank you. Yeah, he basically he put his whole gold bar in this like tube of acid or whatever, and just left it on his shelf. And I guess no one was the wiser. No one knew that was like an acid thing that had traces of gold in it or whatever. Traces of gold in it. Excuse me. And then he was like, "Hey, can I get my medal back? Here's the gold for it, whatever." A little bit of a defense scout motion here. No way. No way! Damn, he's actually full health, I guess. I guess I kind of thought he wasn't at full health. I forgot to subscribe. I have to go ahead and make a hat. Give me a second. What? Yo. How do you do, fellow kids? Ask Scout over here. Look at that. How do you do, fellow kids? Totally not an undercover cop.
Thanks, Doc.
Dude, I want a donut right now. A donut would kind of go hard today. A donut could kind of go crazy. It's annoying how expensive donuts have gotten, though. Donuts are like crazy expensive. Back in my day, donuts were $1. You can get a whole donut for $1. Now they're like $2.50. Fucking inflation, man. Dude, in my lifetime, I've seen that kind of level of inflation. That's nuts. That's inflated like 100% in my lifetime.
Let's waste them.
Is there a guy here? Oh, you bastard. You would have a medic on you. But I got one of those guys. I helped get one of those guys.
Control point enabled.
Oh, thank you, medic.
Alert. The control
I don't know where you are.
tested.
Thanks, Doc.
Yay! There it is. Are you a spy? You're just acting all weird. Okay. I don't know why you got. I don't know why spies on my team have to act like weirdos. I don't know why they can't just be normal. That was not okay. That was just a spy from the other team there. I had 3 eggs for breakfast. How am I hungry right now? I do need to go shopping. Should I do that today? I should probably do that tomorrow, so that way I'm not eating additional shit today. Shit that I don't need. Today's gonna be a big healthy day. We gotta be uber healthy today. It sounds very chum bucket kitty. Okay. Chum bucket kitty. That sounds familiar. The phrase chum bucket kitty sounds familiar.
We have lost control point.
Oh my goodness. I don't know where my team's at. I don't know where they are at the moment. How many times have I died here? 10 and 14. I am starting to get a little dazed here. I'm starting to just kind of fade out of really focusing the game because I'm so hungry. Nope. 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 Give me this. Yep. Thanks for the heals. I think he probably has Deadbringer if I had to take a guess. If I had to guess, but that's fine. You're covered in milk. That's what we like to see. You go away, sentry. Thank you. There's a medical pack that spawns in here, right? No, maybe not. Oh, it's there. Okay, I thought. It is a big one here.
We have secured the control point.
That NG could easily get killed here. I was hoping you had a whole ass sentry there, but you didn't. It's okay. There it is. Alright. And now I need a medical pack. I need this now. I don't know what. That was very weird. The scout like totally ignored me there. I think after this match, we're gonna wrap up the stream here, everyone. I have to go eat something. And came in there, swiped that away. Nope, we're out of this. Yeah, I'm not gonna take down both those guys right there. Good job. Played that very well just now. Just thinking of the turtle in that YouTube video that goes. Turtles make sounds, and they're so funny and cute when they do. Where are you going? Yeah, you go here. Oh, of course you deserve that. You deserve that crit there, Ma. Oh yeah, thank you so much. Wow. Wow. So cool. Oh my god. This is gonna be a close game. Yep. Yep. Okay. Oh, I felt you. I felt you there, buddy. Careful. Yeah, come on now. What are we doing here? I can only do so much. I could truly only do so much. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the stream today. I'm gonna wrap it up here. We might do one Monday or something. It'd be kind of cool to do another stream. Like, I don't know if I'll stream eugenics or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll mix it up on Monday. We'll play like something totally different. I do want to get back into GTA 4. Maybe Monday will be a GTA 4 stream now I'm thinking about it, because we need to pick that back up again. Other than that, thanks for watching. Check out new video coming out either today or tomorrow, one or the other. But that's it. Thanks. One sec. I gotta remove this. We don't need this anymore. Nope, not that. We don't need this anymore.